Hey guys, it's day number 8 of quarantine time, and I'm bored out of my mind. So, to kind of pass some of the time, I thought maybe I could shoot a couple more short, I don't know if you want to call them reviews or clips of just some fragrances I have that are a little bit less mainstream, a little bit less used than some of the other ones. Those of you that know me know that I have a wide range of interests, and most of it is useless bullshit. So this is gonna fall into that category, but maybe you'll find it entertaining. The fragrance that I picked today is Hayat. I don't know if you can see that, by Kemi. Kemi is a offshoot of an Italian brand called Xerjoff, and the Kemi line is dedicated to a more, I guess, Arabic style of fragrance. A lot of the fragrances are more, I don't know, I guess they're stronger. This one is an EDP, but some of them are straight. I don't really, I don't really know how to explain the differences between Arabic style perfumes versus Western perfumes. But you can, not that you care, you could look it up on the internet. Uh, anyways, so this fragrance is an oud based fragrance, and the notes contain lavender, cardamom, which is one of my favorite fragrances, or one of my favorite fragrance notes. I just like cardamom a lot. Also has saffron, patchouli, but it's a very light patchouli. It's not like overpowering. Oud, a lot of oud, which for those of you who don't know anything about fragrance or not familiar with oud, it's a resin. The, the best way to describe it is it's a woody resin that comes from a certain type of tree. This fragrance is super duper strong, and one of the reasons that it doesn't get too much play out of the fragrances I own is it's I don't know, it kind of like could choke people out. One spray of this will last you all day, or at least for me, it lasts all day. It's a darker, more resinous fragrance. It's very strong. It's very intense. It's got a lot of oud in it. It's if I had to describe it in layman's terms, it's just a very woody, dry scent with a dry lavender and patchouli background, and then the other note that is strongest in this fragrance is going to be the cardamom, and the cardamom comes through from start to finish. It gets compared a lot to Tom Ford's Oud Wood. Some of you guys who may not know anything about fragrance might be familiar with the Tom Ford line or Oud Wood. Oud Wood came out first. I have an older bottle here, this bad boy. And I don't know if they still make it in this size, but this is 100 ml. This and this are almost like brothers, you know, like this definitely smells like this. Like it came from this, or the inspiration was this. But the difference is the Tom Ford, it has a more creamy aspect to it, a little bit sweeter, and I think it's more people friendly. This version is drier. It lacks the creamy aspect, but it's balls to the wall intense. You know, this fragrance might be like a more I don't want to say like a suited fragrance, but picture the guy wearing this is like got like a cashmere blazer and and a uh, and a nice turtleneck and maybe some suede Chelsea boots, like polished, smooth. This fragrance, as similar as it is to this one, is like leather jacket and I don't even know, like it's just more rough and tumble. It's not as refined as the Tom Ford, but it's fantastic in its own right, which is why I purchased it. And I had my reservations about purchasing this fragrance, although I liked it from the first time I ever sniffed it. And I remember I was having just an email back and forth with Alan Burgess from Beverly Hills Perfume, and he had mentioned that he also likes this fragrance, although he doesn't wear it a lot either. If I recall, Alan, I think you said this is a fragrance that you like to wear when you're angry or when you're when you're not in a good mood. It's a very dark, brooding fragrance, and I think it's like really well suited to rainy days or gloomy days. It just has that vibe to it. Formulated or released in 2014. I think the perfumer's Chris Maurice, and I don't know. Overall, it's just a really interesting fragrance. And if you enjoy woody masculine fragrances, this stuff is not cheap. Neither is this one. However, you could get a decant of this, or you could go right on Alan's website. Shout out to Beverly Hills Perfumery, and you can order a sample of this. If you're interested in trying anything from the Kemi line, I would recommend that you email Alan at beverlyhillsperfumery.com. Awesome, awesome, awesome guy. Alan's just a guy he's passionate about what he does. He's a fantastic person. He has a great personality, and he's somebody that I just, through internet community, I just clicked with right away. Very friendly, great customer service, fast shipping. You could email him directly if you're interested in anything from that line. I just highly recommend that you go there first. And if you purchase something from Kemi, not only are you supporting somebody in the fragrance community, a retail store in America, which right now retail stores are, they're taking a hit. But also in addition to that, you are supporting an Italian brand. And as you know, Italy is getting slammed right now with this virus, and everything is pretty much shut down. So, businesses there are hurting probably even more so than businesses here. So, shout out to Zerzhoff, Allen, Beverly Hills Perfumery, and that's it for now. I will hopefully be on tomorrow to give you some more useless information about shit that you probably don't care about. All right, signing off.